Hi, everybody! It's me, Zachary Michael. Also, oh, did I get ya? Did I scare you? Hi, YouTubies! It's me, Zachary Michael. We are here today to have a good time. Today's video comes. Oh, what do you know about it coming? Today's video comes as a recommendation. I don't know if she's still in the chat. She was here earlier.
Love
But
Madonna stuns in new selfie.
This one? You think this is giving Madonna? You think this is giving Madonna? This is also an edited schedule by Wauma. This was the original schedule. Anyways, this video comes highly requested by Jen Chapin. Y'all know Jen Chapin? And it is a video called #HotLogic Mini Salisbury Steak, a must-try dinner. And I ain't never watched this. I don't know anything about Nessa from old Nessa's Nook. I don't know anything about it. Jen Chapin just said, this is an interesting Salisbury steak recipe. And it made me think, I have always kind of not been clear on what Salisbury steak is, because I feel like when I watched one time, I did notice the keffiyeh. Yeah, I did, Woma. I did, actually. As I was thinking about all of this, I was just like, what the fuck is a Salisbury steak? Like, I don't think I really understand it. And they used to serve it at the cafeteria of the school that I was a hall director at.
Love my cream of wheat.
Thought you said Salisbury stink.
No, steak, not stink. Thanks for the 100 bits. And then I realized that I think it's like meatloaf. It's not actually steak. It's not actually steak. Also, I have no idea what #HotLogic is, to be honest. And mostly, I'm just loving the cow decor. The cow decor is giving, you know? Did you Google it? No. Googling is what I expect y'all to do, but I didn't want to Google it because I just want to find out from Nessa, from old Nessa's Nook. That's all I wanted. We can Google. If I don't get answers from Nessa's Nook, from Nessa, if I don't get, then we can Google, okay? Then we can Google. But we're here to, yes, Tungsten's mom, we are here to learn from Nessa. When you buy it in the store, it's called gravy with Salisbury steak. My SIL buys it all the time. Is she a fan of cows or a factory farming sympathizer? All right, well, Willow Davis is in the chat. I don't know if y'all know, but Willow is a vegan. I'm just learning about this. Is she related to Tom? I don't think so, Carly. I don't think so. Should I ask Nessa to design my nursery? Yeah. Salisbury steak at school? Meh. Homemade? Oh my god, yes. Source, I'm from West Virginia. Is Salisbury steak like cuisine of West Virginia? Is that authentic to West Virginia? And I just didn't know that this was... I mean, I don't know a lot about West Virginia. Actually, one of the only things I know about West Virginia is that there's this woman that I went to grad school with, and she was from West Virginia, and she loved to brag about how she had no student loans because apparently if you're from West Virginia and you go to school in West Virginia, you get to go to college for free, which sounds amazing. But also then you have to be from West Virginia, right? Which is maybe not desirable. I don't know, actually. I've never been to West Virginia, so I couldn't tell you. But she used to always brag about that. And then also because of the nature of our grad program, like most of us had most of our tuition paid to be in our grad program. So she also had like no student debt from that either. So she really knew how to do it, you know? I think I ate a lot of banquet Salisbury steaks growing up. Source, neglectful parents. That's not funny, but it was funny the way you worded
my
it.
cream of wheat.
The curtains are from the cow that made the hamburger for the Salisbury
Oh,
steak.
don't say that, Jen. Don't say that. Also, cows don't really have that pattern specifically, really. Like, there's too many spots, don't you think? 0 to 10 wouldn't come here, but some of the bigger cities have a large queer community, at least. Oh, that's good. Well, the woman in my grad program, she's a queer woman. Request, Zach tries banquet Salisbury steak mukbang. Maybe. Alright, you know what, though? We should really get to. So, also, Willow, why are you, the vegan, suggesting I eat meat? I got a lot of questions about that. Not the beef curtains. Get out of here.
Get to, smile.
We're gonna get to Stacy's mom. Thank you so much for 9 months of subscribing with Prime. Alright, if you're ready to get into Nessa's Nook. Wording, phrasing. If you're ready to watch Nessa's Nook, could you put some 69s in the chat, please? It's the only way I'll know you're all prepared to get this started, okay? What do you guys think she sounds like? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. She's kind of giving me, what is that woman's name on TikTok? Gail something. I can't remember, but she used to work at the Walmart, and she had the Walmart TikToks, and then she had to leave her location at the Walmart. She had to sign off. Why can't I think of Gail's last name? Y'all know Gail, right? y'all know Gail? No. Am I the only one that knows Gail? This is crazy. My TikTok is a mess. Somebody, Gail Lewis. Yes, thank you. Okay, I was like, I think Gail Lewis is more popular than just my For You page. She has to be. I also, the woman that kind of gives Gail Lewis vibes that I also have been getting a lot of on my For You page on Twitch, on TikTok is the woman who goes on the Ninja Turtle ride at Mall of America, and she's like the queen spinner, and there's all these videos of people going to Mall of America and seeing her spin on this ride. Yeah, I think like her and Gail Lewis have very similar energy, which I love. Anyways, y'all put 69s in the chat. Let me stop rambling. Let me fucking stop rambling. Oh, I didn't say play. I said full screen.
Love my cream of wheat.
Who is Tom? I think Tom took the Salisbury and ran with it and my squirrels in my cabinet. I want my squirrels back. I think we should go to Walmart. No one knows Gail. What you talking about, bro dude? Just kidding, haha.
No, Miss Ma'am, I know you did not call me bro dude. I know Marsha's not over here calling me bro dude. Alright, well, thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. Alright, turn her up. Put the captions on. Get everything turned up. Alright, should we get to? Let's get to.
Hi friends, welcome back to Nessa's Nook. So
how's the volume? She's kind of quiet in my ears, but I've noticed ever since I did this thing to my computer that like the volume in my ears has just been quiet. Why is it so long? Or did you mean so loud? I can turn her down. She's a touch quiet? Not this. Not somebody saying she's loud and somebody else saying she's too quiet and then everybody else saying sounds good. Oh, well, I'm just gonna trust my instincts. It's muted, actually. Now, I know that's not true, Wauma. Now, I know that's not true.
today I'm going to try something I have cooked before, but not this way.
What are the
I know
lights?
you guys see me talk about the Hot Logic minis and
What is this light going on back here? Do y'all see that?
the Hot Logics and stuff like that. Down below is always that 20% off coupon to save yourself 20% off. I will be having another Hot Logic up for a contest.
There's a link. She's got a link down here. Oh my god, there's so much stuff in here. Here's the Hot Logic. Use Nessa's Nook for 20% off. Portable food warmer? What's this got to do with Salisbury steak? What's this got... Oh, does she put it in the... Is she packing lunch or something for somebody? The fuck does this got to do with Salisbury steak? Can you add auto-tune? I don't think I know. I'm not that technologically advanced. Mackerel Zamboni, literally let her cook. I'm trying to educate myself. I guess we'll find out if you play the video. Okay, you're right. You're so right.
That's here shortly. But meanwhile, I was thinking because, you know, about a week ago we made the hamburgers for lunch. Now, I have my Salisbury steak patties that I make myself.
Wait, what was that?
I have my Salisbury...
Why does it look like it has corn bits in it? Why does it got bits of corn? It looks like Dookie. I mean this in the nicest way, but it's giving cow patty, as in cow doo-doo. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to Google what Salisbury steak is, because I don't think I'm going to find out today from Miss Nessa. You know what I just thought of? Nessa, listen, Nessa. I've got something to confess, a reason why I asked you here tonight. Now I know it isn't fair. Oh, Buck. It's because I'm in this chair and you felt sorry for me. Well, isn't that right? What? No. It's because you are so beautiful.
Love my cream of wheat.
The fuck is that?
That is Bach. Oh, wait, are you asking about my singing or her Salisbury steak? That was a line from Bach in the hit musical Wicked, and not to trigger anybody, but will be sang by one of my favorite rat boys, Ethan Slater. Like, that is his role in the movie. All right, but yeah, look at these steaks. Yummy. Wait, is it your birthday today, Wauma? I don't have karaoke available to redeem anymore. But happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Wauma, happy birthday to you. Now let's watch some cow patties be cooked.
Steak patties that I make myself, and because I know that put off a lot of grease. So these are frozen, and what I'm going to do is cook these for a good hour, dump off what grease, then I'm going to make up my gravy mix, add the mushrooms and the stuff like that. And then we'll finish cooking it.
So they're frozen, and she's reheating them or cooking them? I'm unclear if they were, like, frozen raw, or if they were frozen already cooked. But, okay.
So what's going to happen is I have here my Hot Logic Mini, my pink one.
Okay.
And I'll show you, I'll bring it down here and show you what I want to do here.
All right, show me.
So...
Okay. Where did the audio go? Also, I just, like, can y'all see that? Like, there are bits of what looks like pieces of something. It looks like undigested bits of food in there. I have gas stuck in my back, and this image is not improving that. That sounds complicated.
We have the Hot Logic, so I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on here. And then what's going to happen is this is already plugged in.
Wait, she's cooking it inside the lunchbox? Wait, she's cooking it inside the lunchbox and the bag thing? That is wild. Salisbury steak is a dish made from ground beef and other ingredients and is considered a version of Hamburg steak. It's traditionally made with ground sirloin, a lean cut of beef that's known for its tenderness. The dish is named after Dr. James H. Salisbury, who promoted a meat-centered diet in the mid-1800s. Oh my god. It feels wild to me that she's about to heat these up in the lunchbox.
And I'm going to go ahead and just zip this up. And I will come back here in about hour and a half or so. Dump out what grease, because I realized, because I'm using 80-20, that this is going to have quite a bit of grease, so I don't want to have that actually in my gravy because I think that'd be really gross. So I will dump out that extra grease, and then we will make up the gravy mix. And then what's going to happen is I am going.
But why are we cooking it in a lunchbox? It feels very not food safe. It feels like I wouldn't trust it to fully cook my meat, you know?
I'm going to go ahead and remake up some fresh potatoes. I'll be putting those in my Hot Logic, pushing them through that grate thing that I showed you guys on that one video. So we will have fresh, mashed potatoes. And I'm thinking, I'm not for sure.
Why are we making mashed potatoes in a Hot Logic in a lunchbox? At this point, I'm like, just use your microwave. Also, I'm just now looking at her microwave. Why is it so skinny? Her microwave is, maybe that's why she can't cook this stuff in her microwave. Her microwave is a skinny legend up there. I am obsessed with the spice rack right below it, though.
Mark really likes the green beans, but I want to have something else other than green beans. So I might make up some broccoli.
Okay, broccoli.
Have some steamed broccoli with that or something.
You making that?
But meanwhile, this will be cooking for like that minute or so, or an hour, and then I'll bring you back and show you like how much grease came off that with the 80-20, and then add the rest of the stuff, and then we'll get dinner going.
Sure. How about you just show me? Because you've told me that like 12 times now. Let's just keep it moving. Not the Ozempic microwave. Not the Ozempic microwave. Oh God, not this. I can understand using that thing like on a job site where you don't have an oven or microwave, but why would you not use it? Why would you use it not out of necessity? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand. It's like you clearly have a perfectly fine oven and microwave behind you, and some kind of Ninja gadget appliance. I'm guessing like maybe that's a Ninja air fryer right here too. So it's just like you clearly have other things. I don't understand why you're insisting on heating these up and cooking these in your lunchbox. It don't make no sense to me.
Alright, so it's been a little bit longer than I wanted it to. I didn't realize I had a meeting today at work and life
Oh, it looks even worse cooked. It looks worse cooked. Oh no.
happens. So there's not as much grease in here, and I'm wondering if it's because I have oatmeal. So I may have soaked up some of that. So I'm gonna.
That was oatmeal? Wait, that's what the little bits were, was oatmeal. You had oatmeal inside of it, and now you're worried that the oatmeal soaked up the grease. Jen Chapin sending this to me is, it's giving Garrett. If you've never watched my stream before when I've talked about Garrett, I saw TikTok once that talked about the name Garrett and how it sounds like the noise you make when you're throwing up, like Garrett. It's giving Garrett. It's giving I'm going to name my firstborn son Garrett. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and just pour out.
Oh my God, look at all that grease,
grease.
though. The oatmeal didn't soak up enough. Oh, be careful,
Which
girl.
really is not that much grease, honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to the stove, which obviously you can see that that's not very much at all. I could have probably went without mixing it.
Mixing
Or
what?
taking it out. So...
Wait, you could have gone without removing the grease? You would just want it to sit there and keep on soaking the little sirloin steaks, not sirloin, the Salisbury steaks. This doesn't seem efficient at all. It's not really giving efficient. No, not even a little bit.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the stove and I am going to mix up a couple cups of my homemade brown gravy to put in here, and I'll show you what that's looking like.
Wait, after all of this, we're going to go use the stove anyways? So you're telling me we could have cooked this on the stove to begin with?
Alright, this gravy's going to pull together really well.
I do love that little teapot, that tea kettle. That is cute.
I'll connect this video to make your own brown gravy mix. And you need 2 tablespoons for 1 cup. I'm making 2 cups.
Okay.
Of the mix.
Love your own homemade gravy mix. I do love that. You know, we're not getting that from a lot of the girls. Like a lot of the girlies that we watch, it's not giving all of that work. So I do love that.
All right. So what I usually do with this...
Yes, every woman of a certain age chooses their color and their farm animal. Yeah, except for my mom, it wasn't a farm animal. For my mom, it was snowmen. She's like, my favorite color is yellow, and I love snowmen. So, like, give me all the snowmen and give me yellow. I'm like, okay, all right. It's fine.
First, I know Sally was asking, why aren't you using your little whirligig? And I'm like, I don't know.
Your whirligig?
So, usually, I have...
What do you know about using your little whirligig?
Like this little frother. I just call it my whirligig. And I just
there
kind
you go.
of separate that flour just a little bit. And then I just go ahead and turn this on.
Okay, work,
now,
frother.
Because this is my instant hot water from the sink, this is going to turn very, very, very fast actually into the gravy. Okay? Now, because I am wanting to put...
She's a girly that has a gadget for everything. And I'm like, girl, just use a whisk. Just use a whisk. Yeah, I did hear her say instant hot water, but I don't know how that works. She said she has instant hot water from her sink or something. I don't know. Whirligig is a beautiful name for a baby girl. That's so real.
Put this with, I don't know if you can see like the color. The color is a really nice, like tan color.
Okay.
Sometimes my finger, ouch. Anyway, so I like to use the Banquet browning mix. And you don't have to put too much in there. Just a little bit.
What is that?
And it's going to help change the color.
What is that?
I'll show you that.
What is that? Just let me read it. It says, kitchen bouquet browning and seasoning sauce. So I think she read the word bouquet as banquet, which is fine. But I don't understand necessarily what it does. But okay, work.
Really quick. See how it automatically just changed to the nice brown color that you would get from the brown gravy in the store.
Not beef piss flaps giving Willow Davis updates about King Cobra in the chat. Just so everybody knows, 2 minutes ago, King Cobra posted, and he's rotting his teeth further with sodas. Ooh. Make sure to check out Willow Davis's channel for the update.
Doing it this way is so much cheaper. It's so much cheaper. Then I'm going to go ahead and put in some of my homemade onion soup mix.
What?
I always give that a shake before I pour some in. I'm just doing this for some extra flavor.
Now that's how you know sodies are bad for you. Oh my god, you're bringing up pre-recording discourse. You will not ever be able to take my diet sodies away from me. Oh, Willow posted 2 minutes ago. Oh, well, okay. That's not as fun. That's not as fun.
And I was going to add some onions, but this already has the dehydrated onions. I'm going to take some of my freeze-dried mushrooms, which you could use fresh or none.
Is she a prepper girl? Now she's kind of giving prepper vibes. She's got freeze-dried mushrooms. Interesting. Bouquet browning sauce ingredients. Caramel color. Water. Vegetable base. Water, carrots, celery, cabbage, onion, parsley, turnips, parsnips. Less than 2% of spices, salt, and sodium benzoate. Well, damn. Dehydrated mushrooms. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm guessing it looks like she, dehydrates her own mushrooms. Because it's being stored in a mason jar.
Whatever you want, because this is your meal, not mine. Of course, this is mine, but... So what's going to happen is I'm going to let this set for just a little bit.
I would not add the mushrooms because I think mushrooms are gross.
I'm probably about a minute. I'm not going to keep the camera running because I'm sure you guys don't need to see something boiling. But this will be ready in about 1 minute. Now this is a good 30 seconds into this. Like I said, it thickens up really super fast. I'll keep stirring this for a minute because it gets thick really fast. I'm going to go ahead and shut that off.
Thicken it up.
As you can see, it's already kind of thick, but it's going to get thicker while it's setting actually in the Hot Logic.
Wait, she's going to put this into the fucking lunchbox too? She's putting this in the lunchbox as well. Let's go. Who knew that there were lunchboxes you could cook inside of?
Bring it back over to the island. So then grab the gravy from the stove. And as you can see up close, very nice.
There's also just lots of chunks everywhere. There's chunks in the meat patties. There's chunks in the gravy. It's just a very chunky meal. It's making me uncomfortable.
Look. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that over the Salisbury patties.
They are covered. Oh, damn. It's looking like poa. It's looking like liquid poa a little bit.
See it pretty much covered
with chunks.
I'm sure the meat is already cooked all the way, but one thing about the Hot Logic, it doesn't overcook. So what's going to happen is there's going to be enough gravy for this for tonight, and then whatever amount Mark takes for dinner for lunches, because he also takes his meals in the Hot Logic Mini also. So go ahead and re-zip this back up. I'm just going to go ahead and let that set. Next thing you're going to see is me actually doing the Instapot and showing you how I do the potatoes the other way now.
Wait, she also is pulling out an Instapot to make this meal? I also am loving that she had considered leaving all the grease in there, because remember she said, oh, that actually wasn't that much grease. I probably could have just left it in there. To mix with all that gravy? I don't know, bestie. I don't know.
Alright, so time got away from me today. Things have been just crazy. So I did not do my Instapot potatoes.
Oh.
I'm just going to go ahead and do the instant potatoes.
Oh. Womp womp. I want to see you pull out another gadget, bestie. I want to see instant potatoes. Who was I watching? Oh, y'all follow Lean Cuisine, Leany Beanie? Alina. Do you follow Alina on the TikTok? She was I used to talk about her all the time, and she stopped showing up in my For You page for a while, and she just, this past weekend, was at my For You page 12 times. And homegirl was like, I'm making an imitation I'm making an imitation KFC chicken bowl. You know, the ones that like I have had that like I tried on my stream that whatchamacallit. Not even on stream. I tried it on a YouTube video. But that Amber Lynn was always buying from the KFC for a while. Anyway, she makes it. It includes like frozen popcorn chicken, a jar of pre-made gravy, corn from a can, cheese, shredded cheese, and she goes, I can't put potatoes in this because we only have instant mashed potatoes, and I just can't have that much sodium right now. And it's like, girl, literally everything else you put in that filled with sodium. Like, what do you mean? Anyways, sorry, that's not about Miss Nessa or her instant mashed potatoes. Not me seeing this and realizing I have yet another fire hazard to look for. Yeah, oh yeah, you do those room checks in them college dorms? You better keep an eye out for these hot logics cooking up Salisbury steak in the freshman dorms.
And we are going to have green beans because I also didn't have time to do the broccoli. So I mean, the thing is, things happen. You know what I'm saying? It just happens.
Sometimes.
So what's going to happen is this is pretty much already ready to go. And this is a pretty hands-off meal, honestly.
Mushrooms are good. She got that in her backyard sitting by the squirrels that are trying to eat the mushrooms. That's probably a good idea. Keeping together Zachary, the gravy goes on the meatloaf without onions and bread and ketchup. You probably like meatloaf, Zachary, with a lot of ketchup since you like ketchup. Next time
she could mix carrots in, if you feel me. Ha ha. Marcia, you're so silly. I do like ketchup, but you think I like ketchup like a wild amount.
Let me unplug this because it doesn't need to stay on now.
That's been on this whole time. They've just been marinated.
So I mean, even though I've got stuff on the stove, the green beans, you know what I'm saying? This is just pretty much ready to go. So let me pull out a couple plates here.
Even though I still had to cook stuff on the stove, you know, it's like, this is so convenient. It was so easy, so ready to go.
Need to pull.
Where are the veggies? Well, there's green beans on the stove. There's green beans on the stove, and you got instant mashed potatoes right there. That's the veg, bestie.
Thing out here. Did you want one or two, Mark?
Let's start with one.
Yeah, I'll start with one.
Yeah, let's just start with one.
So,
there you go, Mark.
what I'll do is kind of stir up the gravy.
She just slopped that gravy right over the edge, right into the old Hot Logic lunchbox.
A big mess. They don't call me Messy Nessie for nothing.
All right, Messy Nessie. Okay, Messy Nessie. Obsessed.
So anyways, just put that over here. The potatoes are done, as you can see. Mark's tea is being done right now.
Y'all gotta pee?
And that's one thing about like meals like
Y'all gotta piss?
this. I mean, you can easily change things around to what you need or what time permits.
Love my cream, wheat.
Do you think God stays in heaven because he, too, lives in fear of what he's created here on earth? Hot Logic, Salisbury Steak.
You think God is staying off of Earth because he made somebody who made the Hot Logic Salisbury steak? Thanks for the bits, Carly.
Give that another couple seconds here. Now I like the gravy on both my potatoes and a little bit on my meat.
For sure.
I'll do the same.
I love a little bit of gravy on my meat too, if you know what I'm saying, Nessa. If you know what I'm saying, Messy Nessie. I know we both like a little bit of gravy on our meat.
And Mark's.
I'm getting tea ASMR right now. I'm getting pissing in the toilet
When I pull
ASMR
this out, I'll be washing off that bottom plate.
It's not
And the
actual
green beans are done. I just did the canned green beans.
Tea brewing.
Added a little bit of pepper to it.
Y'all are gonna have to piss after this, aren't ya?
Mark likes green beans more than I do. I mean, I like green beans, but
I feel you, girl.
I prefer the green beans and the bacon, and he's not a super big fan of that.
I feel ya, girl.
So
Sometimes it's so confusing being a girl. Canned beans, sorry, not my thing either. I grew up eating canned green beans, and honestly, sometimes they can have a gross texture. You really can. Did you know the human ear can tell the difference between cold water being poured in a cup versus hot water? No. How? Do you, is that hot water or cold water, Rocky Mountain Rach?
anyways,
You just know.
this is the Hot Logic Minis. Frozen Salisbury steak, and then we added the gravy to it, and then just instant potatoes and green beans. So this is tonight's meal. Hopefully that you like that.
Why does it have a matte finish? That's a great question. It is all giving matte. Did you put ketchup on it? I don't think she did, because it's not meatloaf, it's Salisbury steak, so it's gravy. That seems to be my understanding of the difference.
Tomorrow, you want to check, well, the next day on this, is you're going to want to check. I do have, Mark saw some Stouffer's lasagna, and he's like, oh, we've not had that in years. I said, I don't remember the last time we even had a Stouffer's lasagna, honestly, but he thought it looked good, so I ordered one in, and I'll be making that, warming that up in the Hot Logic family size.
What? We're making lasagnas in the lunch boxes? I just do not understand cooking in the lunchbox. I just put it in the oven. You got an oven right there. You got an oven right there. Cook it in the oven.
Now remember, there is always a 20% discount down below in my description. And of course, and I always have everything that I use actually in my Amazon store. Now I don't have the Hot Logics in my Amazon store because I buy them straight.
Oh, you can cook those Stouffer lasagnas in the microwave too? Yeah, I don't think this is necessary. She has not sold me on this. I do not have any desire to use her link and buy this device. It doesn't make sense to me and my family, you know? Like, I just don't understand.
From Hot Logic themselves. So definitely, you know, if you're looking for one of these, they do have Hot Logics actually where you can just plug them into the cigarette lighter if you travel a lot.
You gonna be cooking your Salisbury steak in your car with the cigarette lighter? Get out of here. Also, do cars even come with the cigarette lighter anymore? Is that even a thing? Is that even a thing that we're doing? Oh, I didn't mean to push play. Like, that feels like, I guess if you have like an older model, like at this point, because I remember like the last car I owned, I think had a cigarette lighter in it, but that is wild to me. You're showing that you don't actually know how to drive. Listen, we have a car and we don't have a cigarette lighter in it, as far as I know. Not in our Subaru. You can plug it into the cigarette lighter on your way to the video store. Should I have understood what you were saying there? I was about to say yes until I remembered my car's from 2007. Exactly, bestie. Which, ooh, that's old. And I'm saying that as somebody who graduated in 2007. I'm calling myself old, actually.
Mark, when he was in the semi, he had like an inverter, so he could actually plug it into like a real plug.
Her man drives a semi. A truck and trailer.
From the cigarette lighter. So it worked out either way. So let me know if you have any comments down below and what you thought of dinner. and if this is something that you would do.
I bet people in our comments are telling her it looks delicious. But what do they think about the hot logic?
Thank you very much for stopping by. You have a very blessed and wonderful day.
You too, Nessa. You too, Messy Nessie. They don't call her Messy Nessie for no reason. Now, how do I get it? Why is it so big? Oh, because it was still full screen. I'm dumb. Dumbass. Love the way you can switch up so quickly. Great comfort food. Looks delicious. What a great idea. I love my Hot Logic and use it every day. I can't imagine. Thanks for sharing your yummy meals with us. What a nice meal and not too much work. I love my Hot Logic. Thanks for sharing. This is from Uncle Charlie? Uncle Charlie's homestead? Oh, he doesn't have... Uncle Charlie ain't got no videos posted. He got no videos posted. Girl, that was a video. Y'all, yeah, what do y'all think about Jen Chapin's recommendation today? Are you glad we watched? My biggest stream said, "Oh, wee Nessa. I love how you work those hot logics. I know I love mine. Thanks for setting up the contest." Oh, is there a contest? Did I miss there's a contest that I can, win a hot logic? Stunning. Loved it. It was great. Great recommendation. I need more hot logic. Missed the whole thing, lol. Too much excrement. I almost read that as excitement. It's a different kind of... It's a different kind of excitement. Maybe not any excitement, honestly. Wow. Iconic. It looks like she has some other hot logic recipes, too. I didn't really take a look at her channel. I just clicked on the video that Jen sent me. Oh, she's got a little garden tour. Okay, coming for the old Carly Wizard Lizards bag. Birthday shenanigans, ice cream, road trips, and nature with deer. Is that Mark? Hey, Mark. Oh my God, I went to Jenny's yesterday. They got the double dough at the Jenny's today. I looked up Hot Logic. It's a lunchbox that heats up food, so I don't think she puts it in the oven. No, I don't think she puts it in the oven either. We're saying that, like, she could have just used her oven instead of cooking those burgers in the Hot Logic. I think that's what we were trying to say. Not that she should put the lunch bag in the oven, you know? But who am I? Delicious pineapple chicken recipe tutorial. She's making lots of pizzas. And the ninja combi? I don't know what that is either. Double dough was my nickname when I had a yeaster. Interesting. Well, that's Nessa. That's what we got with Miss Nessa today. It seems like she loves a gadget, which I love watching a girly who loves a gadget. But that's it for today, YouTubies. That's all we got because I have an appointment at 6. So I gotta wrap it up. But YouTubies, thanks so much for watching. Bye! Subscribe!